This is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the CapesandLunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Hi, this is Jed McKay, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Upcoming Avengers writer Jed McKay.
Right, yes.
Can't wait for that.
I'm excited to start reading his run on there.
All right, kids, but we're going to be talking something older this time. Welcome back to Marvel Tales. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that cosmic figure himself.
Justin the Owl, to infinity and beyond.
That cosmic biscuit hunter himself. Oh my god, that's the new gag. I have to think of like a new theme for Biscuit Hunter every week. This is the cosmic biscuit hunter.
Cosmic, yes.
Then we get the Spider-Man 2099, the futuristic biscuit hunter. I just like giving myself challenges, I guess.
I like that.
All right. But yes, kids, this time we're talking, as we said, we're talking Avengers Infinity 1 through 4. And you know I enjoyed these because one of my favorite Marvel characters is in this, Quasar.
Yes. Quasar. Front and center.
Yes. As if you didn't know from like 150 some episodes of the Quantum Zone that Will, I, and our old friend Matt Kona did.
Yeah.
And if you love that show, which I know you did, Ray, because you sent in weekly feedback when we did that show. Yes, in March, the Patreon episode for March is going to be a new episode of the Quantum Zone. Me, Will, and Matt Kona. We're dragging Matt Kona out of retirement, Ray, so I better get some damn feedback.
I love it. It's like a time warp.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you did an episode of a full episode?
Oh, I think was it a year or two ago? I know we did like a one and done, like when the Marvel Legends figure came out.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah.
But, besides that, it's been... All right, I'm looking, and you kids can also do, if...
On the website, yes.
Well, yes, and the easiest way, go to our YouTube channel. There is a playlist of Quantum Zone. You can watch them all in order.
Each show is separated by playlist on there.
Yep, on the YouTube. So that's the easiest way if you just want to listen to one individual show. Let me see.
You can mainline your Marvel tales all in one place.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yes, we did the Quasar unboxing video. February of 2022. So, it'll be close around the year. That's okay. But before that, let me see. We did do one in 2021, but the last regular episode, was like January 2021. So.
Oh wow! Yeah. So it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the first thing we all did together. Me, Will, and then, like I said, Mr. Bacona's coming out of retirement. Ray, say, I need feedback. I'll tell him. Oh, I'll tell you now. Okay, I'm trying to remember how many issues he was in, but Will and I were talking about it. I think we're going to do the Fantastic Four issues. Quasar showed up during Mark Waid's run.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so Mark Waid Fantastic Four. So.
Very cool. Those will be great.
Because we pretty much already mined, Quasar's 60-issue series and, the issues of Avengers.
The whole series. Right?
And, the issues of Avengers he was in around that time. Like, we did Operation Galactic Storm, Infinity War.
Did you cover this miniseries?
No, we didn't. We did not get that far because we were kind of going in chronological order for the most part. Right. But, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God. But we did Operation Galactic Storm. One issue per episode. I mean, we did 18 episodes on Operation Galactic because we took it one issue at a time. That was I think that was the first time when we were like, oh yeah, we should really find a way to cover some of these Wonder Man issues somewhere.
Yeah, because those were some of the best issues, in my opinion, of Operation Galactic Storm, with the Wonder Man one.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was that great Captain America issue that was double-sided.
Issue 400, yes.
400, yeah, with the Mindscape, with him fighting the Supreme Intelligence in the Mindscape place. so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I will do Mark Grunwald Captain America's anytime, anywhere. Just name the time and place. Even even the ones people are like, oh, this one's not so. Even Armor Captain America, I will do. It's Mark Grunwald.
Even Man and Wolf, Cap Wolf.
So 90s, it had Wolverine and Cable.
That's right. Maybe we'll add that to the roster.
Oh yes,
Tales. We'll do the whole Cap Wolf.
Oh, that might have to be next year's Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That could be. Oh my god, that could be like the theme next Halloween. It's like anytime a character's been turned into a werewolf or something.
Yes, or a monster, yeah.
Captain America's turned into a werewolf. Spider-Man's been turned into a giant spider for the 5th time. Yeah.
We'll do the one when the Punisher turns into a zombie.
Franken-Castle.
Oh yeah, lots of possibilities there.
Heck yeah, because we're not skimping on the Man Thing this year. No.
Yeah, we'll have 2 episodes for Man Thing this year.
Oh yeah,
giant size Man Thing.
Double the Man Thing. I know some of our.
Right.
I know some people will be excited for that. Again, hopefully we'll get a bunch of our friends.
Yes.
Double the Man Thing.
It's a giant size man.
What?
It's a giant size man thing.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get her to do an updated intro for those episodes. Be like, it's a giant sized man thing on Marvel Tales. Oh boy.
Yeah. Absolutely. We need some intros for October.
We need her. We need Russell. Oh my god! Depending on the time of day, we need to see if we can get Ray.
I
think Noel might just Noel.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, man. I would drag Ray into so much more stuff if it wasn't for that damn time difference.
I know. No, it's pesky.
He needs to move closer. It's like what?
Or we need teleportation. We need to teleport him over here so we can all do a group session.
I know. I was holding out hope.
I
was holding out hope that someday I'll meet like all of you like in person somewhere. I'm like, it's probably never going to happen with Ray.
Yeah, I'll never say never.
I know,
but
I don't do much traveling, and I'm just like, what's the chance of him getting all the way up here?
Well, it might happen. You never know.
My birthday's in April, Ray. And I know I'm not that alluring of a catch, but Lilith will be here for my birthday weekend, so.
That's right. So save it up for those plane tickets now.
Yeah, I got a little over a month, Ray. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it'll take about a week just to get there.
Oh my god, I know. What is that flight time? That's got to be.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah,
probably
crazy. It's like 2 days on a plane. Something crazy. Which I guess is one of the reasons why we haven't met yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, but never say never. It's always possible.
I know you have family down there, Ray, but you should really move here. We do. You know how to entice Ray. We have long boxes with back issues up here, Ray.
What the F?
That's the thing. I don't think they have a lot of big back issue selection down there. You know, for like stuff from before the last couple years. Yeah,
like dollar bin stuff. Yeah.
That's what Lil said when she finally gets here. I think one of our plans is just to go to like multiple comic shops, going back issue hunting. And I know when she was going to be here in Christmas, we were talking about, let's take pictures of all these back issue bins and all these stores we're going to go to, and just like be like, hey Ray, look at all of this.
And also do before and after photos.
Oh yeah.
As you're pulling these swaths of dollar bin comics out and
just
setting them aside to purchase.
Do the before and after pictures, walk in all sullen, and then walk out like,
yay! Yeah, look what I got. Big stack of comic books.
Okay, and again, we're so far, of course, but all right. Something I had a problem with a while ago. Okay, Matt Kona, one of my former co-hosts on the Quantum Zone, sent me. I already had this issue, but he sent me Quasar 22 signed by the inker Keith Williams.
Nice.
And I was like, oh man, I already have this issue. I'm like, I should really get this one slabbed, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And Matt said, yeah, you can, I guess, but I guess that company that slabs them, it's like they don't like authenticate the signatures unless they're there to witness the guy signing it, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, well, how do they do that? Because I'm like, how many shows around the world are these people signing that? And like, they can't be everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that people are going to try to like forge stuff, but it's like,
yeah, I would think that you would just need like some type of certificate of authenticity to prove it to these people.
you would think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
You don't have experts who can say, "Oh yeah, that's Keith Williams' signature." Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, all right. Let's get to these Avengers Infinity issues. All right. So, Avengers Infinity #1 was cover date July 2000.
Year 2000.
I was thinking like stuff around the year 2000 or so, like the newer comics, but that was like 23 years ago. You know, it was almost 23 years ago. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Wow. It's kind of wild. Yeah.
I know. Writer Roger Stern, who's written a Avengers tale or two. Yeah.
A handful.
Again, I invited Will to join us this week, and he probably would have because, again, Quasar and I think his favorite writer, like when he first started collecting Avengers, was Roger Stern. So, but yes, yes,
We'll have to do this again with him.
Yes, exactly. But again, kids, yes, he has his own Kickstarter comics he makes. Right now, Crossover Division issue. Yes, issue 4 is about to ship out. So yes, he has like piles and piles of boxes. I think that's what he said he's doing all weekend. It's just shipping stuff out. So
yeah, understandable. Yeah, we'll definitely cover this again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is great. I'd love to get Russell in on this too because I think he would really enjoy this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking once Kang shows his face in another movie, somewhere along the line we're gonna have to do like Avengers Forever.
Yes,
which is like another favorite of Will's. Yeah.
Yeah, love Avengers Forever. And especially because unfortunately, we just lost the artist for that.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Pacheco.
Yeah. That's 12 issues. I mean, we could even stretch that over 2-3 episodes.
That's true. I would like to do that, actually, and give that a proper coverage.
Exactly.
It's so good. Yeah.
So, yeah, kids. All right, kids. Planning on the fly. But, yes, we'll be here 2 episodes from now when we do that Avengers JLA crossover. So.
Yes. I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah. All right, so yes, written by Roger Stern, penciler Sean Chen, which this thing looked beautiful when I remember around this time. I think it was around this time, unless he was already off, but he did like after Heroes Reborn, he did Iron Man. He was doing the Iron Man book for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing looked great.
He's really good. Yeah. He did a bunch of stuff at Valiant too. I was reading earlier. I wondered what else he had done, and he did a bunch of Valiant stuff, which is cool.
But yeah, that's like the first thing that pops into my mind when you say Sean Chen is that Iron Man run.
Yeah, he's excellent.
Inker Scott Hanna, color Steve Oliff, letterer Richard Starkings and Troy Peteri, and editor Tom Brevoort. Brevoort, you say?
It's pretty much the creative team for all 4 issues too.
Oh yeah. Again, it's like I think even by this point they were just like, yeah, you got to keep the same creative team because I don't know if they were they starting to collect more and more around this era? Because I know, like, now they collect everything, but... Like, I know the 90s. That's, like, the biggest thing in the 90s is, like, they didn't collect everything. They
Yeah, and I was looking at this, too, and this did get, a trade paperback fairly quickly, I think, didn't it? But then they repackaged it as Avengers Infinity Classic. And I think that came about years later when the MCU was around and they were trying to distinguish
maybe
from that.
Because just like last episode where I said, I tried to look up X-Men and it was like trying to autocorrect me to X-Men. I tried to look up Avengers Infinity and it's like, did you mean Infinity War? I'm like, no.
Yeah, Infinity Gauntlet? Infinity.
Well, I think it meant the movie. It's like, did you mean Avengers Infinity War? I was like, no.
But even in the terms of comic books, I mean, Infinity doesn't narrow it down.
Oh, yeah, no.
Infinity Gauntlet, Crusade, War, I mean, it could be anything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it took me a while to find this one on the... I think what I did was I put Avengers Infinity, Roger Stern. And then I put in the year 2000. I think that's what got my search engine.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it. I swear the app... Have you been... running into this where it's like you go to that Marvel app and it's just like it seems like it's throwing up all the more newer stuff on there, and I'm just like, no. I mean, I'm like, let's show these kids some of the older stuff,
Yeah, it is. It's showing basically stuff within the last 5 to 10 years first.
Exactly, and I'm just like, you could find this stuff anywhere. I'm like, start showing these kids the '90s stuff where like maybe it hasn't been collected anywhere else, and
Yeah, or this stuff too, the early 2000s stuff, which also has a lot of value because that was when they were kind of steering the ship again.
Oh yeah, after Heroes Reborn, yeah.
Yeah. And they had that great Avengers run with Kurt and George Perez. That fantastic Spider-Man run that happened around that time. This early 2000s period also deserves a lot of reappraisal.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I got it. That Avengers, or that Heroes Reborn, where I get a Drunken Love Hellfire to review it for Patreon. Oh my God,
Yeah.
when she's here, I should try to get her to do it live and in person.
Oh yes, that would be perfect. Right around your birthday.
This sucks. Here, drink more.
Have a shot whenever X, Y, or Z happens.
Get it on camera. And be like, here, I gotta pour you some more.
Make a drinking game out of it. Yeah.
Oh my God, set it up in the background. You see my wife mixing drinks or something.
Oh, I love that idea.
Honey, Lilith is still having a adverse effect to Captain America. I need another shot, please. Because Captain America is, I mean, just to start off, isn't Lilith's favorite character, but then, oh my God, Rob Liefeld, Captain America.
Oh yeah, with the chest burster alien threatening to explode out of his rib cage at any moment.
I just see those Rob Liefeld Captain Americas anymore, and I just think of fat bastard from Austin Powers. I got bigger titties than you did.
Those boobs scare me.
Damn it, I didn't know more Noel Tate drops. That's why we need Noel in here. I need more Noel drops. I only got like 4.
Right.
Booty looks good all the time.
They are good though. Those drops are good.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, this Avengers Infinity 1 opens up with Monica Rambeau, which did Marvel subtly this week like try to just like say, oh hey, the Marvels, here's the poster for the Marvels coming out in November. It's like, what? I thought it was supposed to be July.
Oops.
Because what is going on? I think that originally the Marvels was the one that was supposed to be out this month, and then it's like Ant-Man and Quantumania was supposed to be, I think, July, and then they swapped them because I don't know if something was going on with the Marvels.
Oh.
But now they're moving the Marvels back again. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I wondered too if that had to do with the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out in May. And I wonder if they didn't want to have 2 big movies like that come out within a couple of months of each other.
Yeah, but didn't they do that before? Was it Endgame and Spider-Man? Or I swear there was something where I thought they did something in May and then they did something like 2 months later. But
yeah, they have done that before. But I don't know. I feel like they're trying to pace them out differently
maybe
now to avoid potential burnout from the audiences being like, God, another superhero movie. I think they're worried about that happening.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't see any announcement there. It's like, oh yeah, they're pushing it back again. It was just like, oh, coming in November. I was like, wait, what?
Here's a poster and a new release date.
Exactly. They didn't even say new release. They're just like, yeah, it's coming out in November.
Yeah.
All right, but yes, this one starts with Monica Rambeau and her father with their new charter business.
Having a brief recap of
basically her
Monica's origin and story and what happened to her as Captain Marvel.
Yes, her early career at the Avengers. It's and
the dirty hand she was dealt by Walt Simonson.
I know.
No, I'm kidding. I don't think he was responsible for that whole thing. I think whoever was the editor-in-chief at the time said, we need to bust up the Avengers, so figure it out.
Well, yeah, they were kind of,
all right.
Yeah, they were kind of clearing the board, yeah, because it's so then around our issue 300, Captain America basically comes back and reforms the Avengers.
Yeah. I was so irritated by that, though, because finally, my boy Namor finally has happiness. He's finally found a woman, this aquatic woman that's perfect for him and makes him happy for the first time in his life, and he's gotten over Lady Dorma, and he's gotten over this, and he's gotten over that. He's got Marina. Oh no, Marina ate some caviar and turned into a giant monster, and we have to kill her.
He's not exaggerating, kids. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
I was gonna say, talk about doing a character dirty, Marina, man. They just like, let's just turn her into a monster. Let's get her out of here.
Yeah, we talked about her not too long ago on Alpha Flight. I mean, I love her going back to those old Alpha Flight days. And when I read that story, I was like, really?
Because I don't think they ever brought that character back.
I think they did, actually.
Oh, did they?
There was a mini-series of Alpha Flight that Greg Pak did.
Mm.
And I know that she was in that. It was very good.
But it's so weird, like, when you have, like, these, like, romances and stuff, and then it's, like, after a while, you, like, kind of bring the character back, but they don't get the back with... the whole Bruce and Betty Banner thing always, like, where I was like, really? I'm like, she's back, and they're not... and it's... Yeah, it's like Namor's not going to, like, immediately run the marina. It's like, really?
Yeah. At least say hi.
Yeah. The whole Vision and Scarlet Witch thing, it's like, really? Although maybe, since they were a big thing in the MCU, maybe we'll kind of rekindle that. Because they are going to be, once again, they are going to be on that new Avengers team by Jed McKay, so.
Yes, I noticed that, yeah. Which they should be. I feel like they belong on the Avengers in some capacity. Yeah.
Although then you have those people who are like, she dates a blender. You know, it's like... Can't help it how he's born. Come on.
I would date the Vision. There's lots of possibilities with a power like that.
Whoa! Diamond Heart, huh? Just it controls density, huh?
Yeah. And he's an android, so he doesn't get tired.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
Okay. Can control his density.
That's what I always wanted in a man.
Oh my! All right, so yeah, so Monica's thinking about her whole thing and about how there's a new Captain Marvel now. Our friend Genus.
Yeah,
they
had just had their little confrontation not too long before this.
Oh yeah, that's another thing at Genus as well. That Avengers Unplugged issue.
Yeah,
forgot about
Avengers
that.
Unplugged. Yeah.
There's those weird, like, they were trying to do, like, those 99-cent issues, the best of which, I believe, was all Untold Tales of Spider-Man.
Okay, I didn't get any of those.
Oh, those are good, yeah.
Those were good. Yeah.
I think Kurt Busiek wrote those, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But then it's like, she misses being an Avenger.
Yep.
But then we get the Quasar out in space, setting up these...
out in space.
Since he had to flee Earth at the end of his series, damn it. The Russian scientist, the presence, is like, I'll kill your whole family if I don't get to kill you.
The presence, yeah.
Yeah, so Quasar has to fake his death and leave Earth. Darn it.
He was done dirty, too.
Oh, yeah.
But on more than one occasion.
I know. I don't think it, once we lost poor Mark Grunwald, I don't think Quasar's ever gotten a fair shake.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Although they did bring him back from the dead, which was a step in the right direction.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, both versions of the Quasar, him and the female version, were in that like the last Guardians of the Galaxy ongoing, and now it's like they're nowhere to be found, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. What are they doing?
Protector of the universe? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on vacation this week.
So I keep screaming. I'm like, Marvel, I have a comic book writer on staff, Mr. Will Allred, who loves Quasar. Give us the Quasar. Well, give him the Quasar book so I can whisper in his ear.
He would do an amazing job on Quasar.
Exactly. He has a fan website, the quantumzone.org. Come on. Just let him promote Crossover Division, and
even if it's just a mini series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said do something where you have him like investigating different characters or occurrences in the Marvel universe maybe we haven't seen in a while.
Or something like this. I liked the concept behind this Avengers Infinity miniseries where you had like all of these cosmic Avengers, basically members of the team from different time periods.
Yes.
Each one of these Avengers was from multiple different eras over the course of the decades of history of the team. And different power sets, too. It wasn't just all a bunch of energy-wielding cosmic heroes. It was really cool. So something like that, too, where Quasar gets a group of cosmic Avengers together to take care of some unique intergalactic threat.
Or a new Secret Avengers where he puts together a new team every arc.
Yeah.
But it's Quasar every time.
Yes. And it's all intergalactic stuff.
You don't have to do every time, but I mean, yeah, a good bit of it. But oh my god, you can bring in Silver Surfer every so often.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and then Quasar's here talking about Star Masters, which I think only lasted like 5 issues maybe.
Wow, yeah.
Because it was him, Surfer, Beta Ray Bill.
That's right, the Star Masters. Yeah.
And again, thinking about his mother and sister, since he had to leave her.
Yeah.
But then he gets a distress signal from one of those listening devices. Oh my god. The Rigelians.
Yes, this whole planet has been wiped out.
Yep. Then we switch to Deneb 3 with Starfox and one of their favorite characters, Tigra.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Yeah. I love Tigra too. I was so happy that she was included in this.
I know.
And I remembered when she took off with Starfox at the end of that Avengers story when it had like all of the Avengers together.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh cool, Tigra's gonna hang out with Starfox. Cool. I wonder what they're gonna get up to. And then this miniseries came out, and I was even more excited. I was like, oh nice, we're gonna get to see what they were doing. So that was cool. Just the very thought of Tigra in space to me is I just love it. I think it's absolutely astounding.
What's it? And two, it's like on Earth, she get all these looks. It's like, oh, it's a cat lady in space.
Yeah,
all these
in
aliens.
space,
They're not going to give her a second
she's
look.
Got a tail. Nice. Yeah.
But no, I like that.
I like her shade of fur. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Ray, settle down.
Bubble boo boo.
But no, it's like I like it. Again, I don't think we get enough of this in modern continuity. I mean, like some people do, but it's some of the writers do. But it's like you could tell Roger Stern did his homework. It's like, okay, where did Mark Grunwald leave Quasar? Where was Monica Rambeau last time we saw her? And Tigra and Starfox and
right.
Yeah, it's not didn't ignore any past happenings. It's all here.
And with Moondragon too. Shortly after, because there's a distress signal sent out, and to all of the nearby Avengers. So because Starfox and Tigra on that planet, Deneb 3, they distress call them.
Yeah.
Also, Moondragon is out traveling around in her own spaceship at that point in time, along with the mighty Thor.
Yes.
And so it was also referenced about her past with some of these characters. Her and Thor have a very rocky relationship from a past Avengers story where she mind controlled him with her telepathy. And that's also referenced in this story. And I really liked that. I loved that callback to that. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Quasar kind of calls in the reserves, and like you said, Thor, Moondragon. But then we also see, we get Jack of Hearts.
Yes, Jack of Hearts returns. And this was before he actually joined the Avengers. At this point in time, I think the last point that he had been seen was in the pages of Silver Surfer, maybe, but I know it even gets referenced here. Him and Moondragon had shown up in Quasar's book, so. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the last place then, yeah. But, it had been a while, hadn't it, since Jack of Hearts had been seen in a few years. So it's good to see him again.
Yeah. Well, he was wearing that armor, so I think he did the Quasar issues first, then he might have appeared because didn't he get that armor while he was in the Silver Surfer book?
Yes, that's right. So I was getting that order mixed up.
So basically this mysterious enemy breached his armor.
And what could have the power to do that? They find out quickly.
Yes, we see a bunch.
Is overtaken by these creatures, these robotic. Well, they look robotic.
Servitors. Yes, because they battle the one, but then every time they break a piece off, it multiplies,
reforms and forms a new creature.
At the end, it's reforming, and then it looks like everything's falling apart. Like I said, I'm glad we put this on the list because it's been a while since I read this, and
me too.
Again, I'm always down for Quasar, but this is good.
Yeah, good stuff. And a nice cliffhanger. The first issue leaves off on a nice cliffhanger.
Yeah.
They're being attacked by this relentless horde of these things.
I think this was during Kurt Busiek's run on Avengers, and like I liked to like hit the team he had and like, everything, but I was like, man, I would have been down for this this team right here to have an Avengers book around this time, you know, like an ongoing.
Me too. After I finished reading this, I was like, man, this could have. I mean, I get it now that they could do it because it's basically Guardians of the Galaxy. Like that would be taking the role of that.
Yeah.
But back then, in the year 2000. I don't think the Guardians of the Galaxy was really going, and if it was the other version. It was the one in the year 3000 or whatever.
I'm trying to remember.
So,
yeah, it might. It might have been canceled. I can't. Wasn't that like late 90s? It might have been.
I feel like
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it reached.
I don't.
2000.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
think it was canceled in the 90s, and they didn't really do anything else with that group for a while. So
yeah.
There wasn't really a group that
No.
fulfilled that role at the time, and I felt like this one would have been perfect for that. But maybe this miniseries didn't really sell as well as they intended.
I don't know, because again, like Marvel Cosmic in this era, I don't think they were doing a ton. You had the Silver Surfer book. Besides that, I don't think they were really doing a lot of Cosmic.
Yeah, there was no Warlock and Infinity Watch. I don't think there was no.
Oh, I mean, you had. Oh wait, was Genus? Genus might have just started.
Oh, okay.
His run, maybe, I think. Yeah, because it was right after Avengers Forever. So because they said this came after Avengers Forever. Yeah, so. Yeah. Genus might have just started.
Yeah.
But again, hell, this team in Genus, let's do it.
Oh, man, that would have been amazing.
Can you imagine the friction between him and Monica?
Oh, yeah. They could still do it, though. I mean, they
I
also,
know.
Look at the Joe Fixit miniseries that we just got from Peter David. They was going back and inserting these little, like, untold stories back in there. They could do that with this team. They could go back.
Oh my God!
Like,
With Roger,
this was something else that they did.
With Roger Stern, they could do so much. I mean, yeah, do a Avengers set in this era. I know we'll be down for that. Spider-Man.
Yeah, anything. Roger
Hell,
Stern.
do it all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah, they're getting attacked by all these servitors in issue 2, and Quasar's been knocked out. So Moondragon's trying to wake him up. I love Roger Stern remembers everything because it's just like. Moondragon can't use her mental powers on Quasar because, yes, after he was, I think it was after Modam tried to control him, he put psi blocks on himself through the quantum lands. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Modam did. She used her psi blast on him and knocked him for a loop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that series. All right. So yeah, she wakes up Quasar, puts up a quantum field, and. Yeah, they're all retreating, but Thor doesn't want to retreat.
Yeah, of course.
Well, he says the Rigelians were his friends, and he wants to avenge them. And Monica's like, "No, we gotta get out of here." Because I was waiting for Monica to pull rank, but I guess if she'd said anything like, "Oh no, I was the Avengers leader at one point," couldn't Thor be like, "Yeah, so was I?" Because he did his times as chairman, so it's just
they both have been leader. Yeah. Although with much different results.
Yes. And I'm sure Moondragon wanted to lead, but no one was going to follow her.
Yeah, I'm sure she wanted to.
So, yeah, eventually they get Thor to leave, and because there's so many servitors now, it's just they're basically ripping the planet apart.
Yeah, they're going burrowing underneath the very surface of this planet, going down to the core.
And then Moondragon's fixing up Jack of Hearts, and yeah, well, Monica got injured, but luckily they have this this med tank that quickly speeds up your healing.
Nice, gotta love those.
They got a back to tank.
Yeah.
But Moondragon was able to check Jack's memories because he got some answers, and the servitors, mindless drones, and their mysterious masters, the Infinites.
The Infinites. What is their purpose?
They basically, rip a planet apart to get down to the magma and basically blow up, render the planet into a uniform molten mass, ready to be reshaped, rebuilt to the purpose of the Infinites.
That's when they see this massive hand suddenly come through, stretch through the fabric of reality.
Oh yeah, after Jack wakes up, goes, "They're coming!
They're coming!" Suddenly, there's this massive creature, armored figure, which almost kind of looks like a celestial.
Oh yeah.
Steps through and starts kind of using the remains of the world that was just destroyed as kind of clay and reshaping it into a different formation entirely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It did remind me of Celestial. The first thing that hit me was like I think it was early in Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends' Thor run, where Thor goes inside a Celestial.
Yes, Exitar, the Exterminator.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of my very first Thor stories that I collected. I love that one.
Oh, we got to cover some of that, and
where he was trying to save a doomed planet.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
All right, so that ends issue 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But yeah, issue 3, man, just the scale. I mean, look how big that
it's incredible.
Infinite is compared to them. Yeah.
And it gets even bigger by the end of this issue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it opens up with them just like, look, it's so big.
What is it doing? I mean, it's astounding too, because these are characters that have been around quite a bit. I mean, they've all seen a lot, especially Quasar.
Oh yeah.
He's seen like intergalactic phenomena like every day, but this is something that even he hasn't seen yet.
I mean, Thor has fought frost giants and Surtur and
yeah. And I mean, even Monica says even Galactus isn't that big. You know, they're all just amazed at this. Even Starfox, you know, who's an Eternal, who's been around for quite a while.
I just love the universal scale for comic fans. It's like he's bigger than Galactus.
Well, it is a good point to measure from if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. And then Roger Stern has Tigra mention her encounter with the Molecule Man, and it's just like it's even worse because at least I could reason with him.
Right. These things you can't even communicate with them.
But then, Jack of Hearts is awake, and Moondragon's basically recreated his original costume.
His originals, yeah.
Okay, is that supposed to be something else? Because on page 5, that second panel where he has like that little, I don't know, loincloth thing between his like legs.
Tabard. Yeah.
Is that an arrow pointing up on there?
It is.
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Yeah. What is that about? Yeah. Oh.
I know it's like a playing card motif, but it's like, what's that arrow for? Oh.
Yeah, but you could have put any other playing card symbol on there other than that arrow.
She tries to act all evolved and stuff, but I'm thinking Moondragon's a dirty birdie, you know?
Yeah, she specifically put on there.
She's got, I don't know.
Maybe she's just got a diabolical sense of humor. She doesn't. She's like, well, I analyzed the armor. I had analyzed that armor once before. You'll find I made a few subtle improvements.
Very hard, very tempting. Lubricated eels are the
best. I've improved his armor. It's
bigger, harder, stronger.
We need your help, Jack of Hearts.
Put it here.
What's that arrow for?
Power of the penis.
Free advertising, courtesy of Moondragon.
No.
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
Oh, what do I surround myself with, kids? And I wouldn't change a damn thing.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Somebody's biscuits getting buttered. That ain't my business. So yeah, Jack of Hearts is like filling in all the details, and they can obviously take on physical form, but they don't normally. So why do they want all that planetary mass? So Quasar starts mentioning big cosmic types like the Living Tribunal, Eternity, and Oblivion, and they almost seem human next to the Infinites. But yeah, Monica volunteers to scout the thing out, and Jack's like, I know what I'm looking for, but Monica's like, I'm faster, and Moondragon's like, I can mentally link you two
easily, actually.
Yes. So Monica goes in and gets kind of like trapped, and they lose her signal.
Yeah, this place is kind of unfathomable to human eyes.
And then Thor starts mentioning more giant figures: Surtur, Galactus, the Celestials, the Masters of the Black Star.
I love this part too on the next page where they're talking about Moondragon says, "I was merely considering the best tactics, and I have decided that Tigra should stay with the ship." And Tigra says, "You decided? Who made you leader? I am not." And Moondragon says, "The rest of us can fly. You cannot. Within an infinite, you would be a burden. Whereas here you might be useful. We'll need someone to keep an eye on things." And Tigra says, "I could pull my own weight, thank you, and I don't know beans about your stupid starship." And then all of a sudden Moondragon says, "Now you do." And she basically put all of the knowledge forcibly into Tigra's head about how to run everything to do with her starship.
So what you're saying is literally we got a cat fight.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, she gives her like the Matrix style data dump. It's just like, here's what I need to pilot a starship.
Yeah, now you know how. Tigra is not happy about that.
But
Like, next time you get any bright ideas, Baldy, ask first.
But then doesn't Tigra seem to get more like confident and stuff? I'm just like, what did she give her? Like the James T. Kirk download or something? You know, it's just
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was part of it.
but then they see the Infinite forming some metal cylinder.
Structure.
Yeah.
Structure.
So the rest of them are going in and
overwhelmed by those servitors, which appear to trying to repel them
I know.
on the inside of this thing.
I mean, while they're trying not to smash them with the crate more, but Thor's like, no, that was a detriment down there, not here, because it's like, you know, they're gonna have to cannibalize material from the Infinite, so smash them all.
No.
But then more Infinites show up.
And they're all carrying more structures similar to or identical actually to the one that this one is creating from the raw matter of the destroyed world from the previous issue. They're all carrying those, and they start to link them together.
With their own bodies.
They're all kind of, doing a big giant transformer thing and turning into this huge, massive, like it's on a scale that you can't even comprehend, ring.
But basically, Monica was trapped in the brain of this thing. She's able to call off the servitors, and they're able to free her. But then, they thought the servitors were big. At the end of this, something bigger comes through. And the structure is a giant ring, and they see an even bigger hand come out to use as a handle to carry away the entire galaxy.
The entire galaxy. It's pretty crazy stuff.
That's
man.
right, kids. The Infinites are trying to put our whole galaxy under their coat and walk out of the store with it.
Hey, you got to pay for that.
I love that. It's like, next issue, it's like the hand of the Infinites.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I love it that it's just on that the size of that ring and that hand is just on a scale that's unfathomable.
The scale,
Like,
it just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah,
because
people probably from other planets were watching this hand coming through in their skies and be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?"
Yeah, because it's like remember when they saw that first giant? They're like, it's so big. It's like now, if you like at the beginning of 4, if you look at that ring, like each one of those is like not even the size of, not even like you could like one of the fingers on that hand could like hold it on the tip of it.
I love it.
So Tiger's just freaking out. How can anything be that big? So the Avengers are trying to get out, and so Jack's like, I finally remember everything. Yeah, it's some sort of energy wave will shoot out from this star faster than light, linking the other stars in the Milky Way in a kind of web. And once they're all connected, the Infinite will just haul the entire galaxy away by that ring. Because some 4 billion light years away is a wall of galaxies, and the Infinites plan to add our Milky Way to that wall. The energy web will grip the galaxy stars. But yeah, they're saying, most of the worlds are going to be torn apart.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. But again, since that infinite is so big, it's like, yeah, the only saving grace is it moves slow.
And then this is the part that I love. They make the idea to contact eternity.
Yes, because yes, Quasar's trying to call Epoch, and he's like, I need to contact eternity.
Yeah.
And Moondragon's
They
like,
call it the big guns.
yep. Because Quasar's like, last time I did it, I had an Elder of the Universe. Yes, the Contemplator kids.
Yes.
Uh,
Love the contemplator.
Yes, from the issue where I got this job.
I'll put it in my navel.
Oh yeah, most of Will's drops are from the Quantum Zone. So yes, you can thank the Quantum Zone for, if nothing else, that kids.
Yes.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Because we did a lot of live reads on there, so there's just dialogue where we're just like,
I love it.
He goes limp in my grip. I am God.
Oh my! All right, so yeah, so Moondragon's like, no, if I merge us all, we can contact eternity. So she basically focuses the others, and then in the Quasar's mind, and so they reach out, and eternity shows up. It's kind of funny because eternity still shows up not as big, so it's just like trying to wrestle one of those fingers, and then starts growing bigger.
Trying to pry the fingers off of that ring.
And then who are you to oppose the will of the infinite? And eternity's like, I am eternity, the living embodiment of the universe which you have defiled.
And the infinite says, we are greater than any single reality. We do not defile. We are but rearranging the galaxies to improve the flow of their energies and the balance of the multiverse beyond.
And yeah, I think it's Tigra who's like, really? They're doing all this to achieve some sort of cosmic feng shui?
Yeah. Which is exactly what it is if you think about it, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, Eternity's going on about how their servitors have already slain many sentients.
Countless lives lost.
Trillions.
Continue with this.
Trillions upon trillions, yes. But then the Avengers start speaking through Eternity.
Yeah.
Because Thor's like, I am a god. And they're like, a god? You fancy yourself superior to other life forms. Do you not see that we are superior to you all? And then Moondragon speaking, and Starfox.
Yeah, they all kind of make their case, including Monica.
Yep. Because she's like, I'm just a human being. I got these powers. And then Quasar's talking. Yeah, I'm just one to one from a small town kid from Wisconsin. Grew up, became protector of the universe. I'm an Avenger. Then Tiger's talking.
Tiger's like, the Infinite says, and you are. And Tigra says, Tigra, half cat and all Avenger. If you take on one of us, the rest will fight you tooth and claw.
Even Jack of Hearts gets in on it. I've never had the honor of being an Avenger yet, but none of us would be here if not for this single tiny sphere.
The Infinites talk it over, and they're like, oh, perhaps we should abandon this plan.
Yeah, because they're like, they must be tiny to live on so infinitesimal as sphere, and it's like one could harbor such diversity, such magnificent chaos. What else might be? But yeah, Thor's still like, nah, that's not enough. The Regalians have to be avenged, and man, they just grab Thor, his hand, that hammer, and they're like, is it one who considers himself a god? Do not make demands of the infinite, little one. We do what we must.
Basically hoist eternity right out of that nimbus in which they were having this conversation.
Yeah, because
we do what we must.
The others kind of like come to in the back of the ship, and they see that that ring's breaking up, and the swirling molten mass that was the Rigelian homeworld becomes a new planet. It's basically just plant life, no animals or anything yet.
But also with the consciousness of one of the Infinites.
Oh yes, he gives up his life force to kind of recreate the planet.
Yeah. Which I thought was cool. I liked that.
But Thor's still down because his friends haven't been avenged, and Monica's like, well, it wasn't for nothing they gave their lives, so we would have known that this was all going on if that hadn't happened.
And think of the sheer number of lives that they saved through their efforts, compared to one world, compared to all of existence.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Thor and Monica kind of like come to an understanding, and we see Jack, Tigra, and Quasar.
All kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
Moondragon kind of says her piece and stuff. Yeah, at the end of this issue, it really does set it up perfectly for some type of continuation.
Oh yeah, because Starfox is like, after a brief respite, we'll get back to Earth, and Monica's like, what respite? She's like, yeah, of course. Even Titanian ships need refueling. I'm thinking, shouldn't Monica be like, yeah, I can zip back myself.
Yeah. Yeah, what's this wee stuff? You're not in France.
Wait, just point me in the right direction. I can travel at light speed.
Yeah. I'll see you there in a couple of weeks. How about that, Starfox?
Yes. And the perfect ending, yes. Dedicate, for Mark Grunwald, Protector of the Universe.
Yeah, because he had just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I can't imagine what the atmosphere must have been like after he passed away at the Marvel, like the bullpen, like the offices.
Oh yeah, because I've talked to several people at Marvel. D.G. Chichester, one of them. It's just like what a great guy he was, and again, vast comic knowledge. He knew his comics. I mean, had a great sense of humor. Like, God, I would have loved to interview him. I think he would have got our sense of humor really, very well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, okay, kids, this is how bad it is. I mean, well, how much I love Mark Grunwald. If I could, like, interview one person from the great beyond, I think I would pick Mark Grunwald before Stan Lee.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, nice.
yes. I mean, his work just meant so much to me over the years, like growing up, like his Captain America, the Quasar.
Me too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I would have loved to have spoken with him.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
so many questions for him, just about Captain America.
Oh,
let alone
yeah.
the other stuff like Quasar, Squadron Supreme, like all of that. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think he loved the character Captain America because it's like I think he was an editor on it first, and then he like wrote Captain America for 10 years.
Yeah,
You can't not enjoy a character and write them for 10 years, month
For 10
after
years.
month. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Peter David and the Hulk. Yeah, you don't.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't write a character for that long if you don't absolutely love it.
And it's not like writing novels where it's like you write one, 2 years later you write another one. This was month to month,
month to month for years on end,
for a decade.
and that's kind of unheard of now.
Oh yeah, I don't think they give people a chance. I think people would. Some of these people might write it for years, but they don't give them a chance. They'll like maybe give them a year or so, and they're like, "Yeah, you're
a
right."
year or two, and then
Now we got to reboot. New number one.
Them around to, yeah. But this mini series is great.
Yes.
And like I said, it would be cool if they did go back in time years later and be like, well, remember that team, the Avengers Infinity team? Well, they did this other thing, and have some other mini-series or a one-shot or something. Encountered, like, I don't know, some intergalactic menace like Tyrant or something like that.
Yes.
From Silver Surfer. Or something along those lines.
Hell,
Maybe
Galactus.
or like they get into a fight with the Shi'ar Imperial Guard or something, or just anything like, or the Brood, like they find this starship that's been infected with the Brood, like,
Oh yes.
like they could do like an alien thing with the Brood, like that. Yeah, there's all kinds of different stories.
Super Skrull.
Super Skrull, yeah, totally, yeah. This miniseries is good. I really enjoy this one, and it's a cool concept with the Infinites and like,
Oh yeah.
making this ring that they're going to haul the galaxy around with and rearrange the entire flow of the universe to improve the multiverse itself. Like, it's really out there concepts, but it's cool. It's
yeah.
really cool. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, especially when it's done well like this. Oh yeah.
You got some great talent here. You got the great Roger Stern.
Oh yeah.
And incredible artwork, really, from
Sean Chen. Yeah.
Like, his artwork is so good in this.
Oh yeah, like that's what I said. I wouldn't have minded an ongoing series, even if just one of these characters got an ongoing series written or drawn by Sean Chen. That would have been fine with me. You know, if they were to announce the new Quasar book, I'm like, oh yeah, do it. You know,
yeah,
hell,
absolutely.
Thor, Tigra,
even Moondragon.
Yes.
What the hell? Give her own series too.
Hell, a Monica Rambeau series. Yeah.
Yes, she deserves her own series. Actually, doesn't she? She has one now.
They're
right?
doing one right now. I don't know if it's like a mini series, but yeah.
I saw there was a new one, and I was hoping it was an ongoing.
Yeah.
Because she deserves one out of all these Marvel characters. Like, she definitely deserves her own series.
Yeah, unless you're like one of the legacy, like Spider-Man or an Avengers or Fantastic Four. I think they give you like 5 issues, and like if you do outstanding numbers, they might let you keep going. But I think 5 is like the magic number right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because it fits in a trade paperback too.
Oh yeah. All right, Justin. Anything else?
No, that wraps it up pretty good. Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely recommend this to anybody who hasn't heard of this yet. If you check it out on Marvel Unlimited, or go search out the floppies, the trade paperback. It's a great read. You'll definitely be entertained the whole time.
Oh yeah, and it fits in perfectly with like the Kurt Busiek stuff at the time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so yes. All right, kids. Next time we're gonna jump back into the 90s with Spider-Man 2099 1 through 3. So
yes,
it's gonna be a shocking good time.
It's time to take the fight to Alchemax.
Yes, Peter David written. Yes,
the great Rick Leonardi on the artwork.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
So good.
That's another one I could read those over and over.
Yeah,
but I can say that about most of Peter David, like that, the Hulk. Yeah.
His X Factor, his Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's written some Peter Parker Spider-Man. Yeah.
Peter Parker. Yeah.
His sense of humor kind of fits in well with Peter Parker.
Absolutely. Definitely.
So yeah, that'll be next week, and then in 2 weeks, we'll be doing the Avengers Part 1 of the Avengers JLA crossover here with Will and I's Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast over on Capes and Lunatics Sidekick. So yes, we're gonna have to jump over there to get part 2 of that.
That's right.
And then our big April event will start after that.
Will be revealed soon.
Oh. Are we gonna announce that at the end of the? I guess we should announce that at the end of the Avengers JLA.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Will can be part of that. Yeah.
He's just gonna shake his head and be like, "Oh, you guys are brave."
You're like, "Good luck, you guys."
4 weeks, jam packed, kids.
That's right.
It's a big old.
month long.
It's a big ass event, kids. Because I'm looking at
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like each week, it might be like 5 to 6 issues, kids. So yeah,
I think it is. It's like 5 to 6 issues each.
So yeah, so there's your first hint, kids. It's like 4 weeks, so it's like 20 to 24 issues all together. Yep.
Yeah.
It's from the 90s.
And it's painful. Oh, trust me, it's painful.
People are probably thinking like one of those many X-Men crossovers. No, kids.
Yeah.
No.
Or one of the annual ones. They're thinking it's one of the really
Yes.
lousy annual crossovers.
Yeah, no, we're not going to get the annuals till like this summer. So
yeah, and we've got some good ones for that.
Oh yeah,
some good ones for the old stuff.
So yes, kids. So yes, send your thoughts on all of those, and again, send your thoughts on any of anything we've already done, like these Avengers Infinity. We'll read them next time or whenever.
Absolutely. Or X-Man or Alpha Flight or anything we've discussed already.
We love feedback.
Definitely broadcast your comments.
Exactly. So yes, email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And again, you want to find all of our videos, social media, merchandise. All of everything. Find everything at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. The link is in all the show notes on YouTube, the podcast. Once again, you can join our mailing list there. You'll get emailed when a new show goes up. So, because we have a few, so yes, never miss a moment. Yes, check them out. And again, got this man Justin here, the comics professional. So, podcasting professional. Here every week on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast on Capes Lunatics Sidekicks once a month. And where else can we find you and Russell and Carl?
Russell and Carl and I can be found twice a month over at Gamma Charge, the strongest podcast there is, where we talk about everything to do with the Hulk and She-Hulk. And also Russell and I co-host Tomes of Evil, a comic book supervillain podcast. We talk about all of the bad guys, Marvel, DC, and Indie. And we co-host with the High Priest of Khonshu, Ray himself, Predator and Prey, a Yucha podcast where we talk about everything to do with the Predator in films, comics, action figures, video games, and more.
Wild like an animal.
You got to rub that one in.
Yes. Highly recommend those, kids. So yes, check those out. As I'll double down as other people have said before. Yes, follow the other guy. Stay for the Justin. Okay.
Come for the podcast, stay for the ranting.
Oh yes, the rant pants are the best. Yes.
Yeah, on Gamma Charge, we have the rant pants as an after show now. Yeah. So you can get all of your ranting.
Yes, those rants are the best. All right, kids. Yes, thank you for joining us in 1 week. Spider-Man 2099, 1 through 3, the original.
The classic.
Kind of set up that whole universe.
Good times, yeah. We'll have to cover some more Spider-Man 2099 next year, too.
Oh, we will. Oh, yeah, we're going to get back to a lot of this stuff. But yeah, this first year, we're just like diving into a lot.
Setting up for the future, yeah.
That's right. Got our hand in everything. Get it? Good night,
right.
kid.